Why am I sitting in the car eating a steaming bowl of tempeh this early on a Saturday morning? It's time to go to the auction! One of these boxes of G.I. Joes was like this little boy's whole toy box. I was so shocked at some of the stuff that I found in here. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a problem making my money back. I wish I had my original reaction to when I opened this bag. I was on the phone with my parents and we were just having a good time looking through here because it's kind of like a little boy's treasure chest in here. But let me show you one of the things I pulled out. Alrighty.
It's a neat old piece anyway. I got a real deal in there to got my hair cut on my hat.
So I'm just going to walk you guys through some of the auction here. Look at this adorable little seal. One of my friends at the auction actually ended up buying that. I know, no friends at the auction. These butterfly coasters, while they're so cool, they're just not worth a ton. So I didn't end up winning those. I thought there was some beautiful pink depression glass. This definitely matches the glass I have in my own house, but I didn't win any of these pieces either, although they're beautiful. I had enough little condiment cups like that. Holy guacamole, so many vintage linens. None of the towels were quite old enough, the style that I'm looking for, except for this yellow one, but it wasn't worth buying the whole stack. You had to buy an entire stack at a time. I just wasn't interested. But there's so much ephemera. There are so many Life magazines, and let me tell you, people paid $60 and $80 a stack for those. This chair is fantastic. It went for like $280. I would have just painted it hot pink. So these baby dolls, I mean, who's gonna want something like this? Like, can you imagine who's gonna end up taking something like this home? We're gonna listen back in on the auction real quick because they're about to auction off a salesman's sample, like a wrought iron or cast iron stove. Check this out.
There it is. All right, boy, anybody got any questions on it? It'll be 500.
Getting everything on it in the wood box.
It ain't 500. Boys, I'm on the money. $200 on the money gone. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. 2 Yes or no, we're going to the bank. 725 750, 750. Last call, pair of more, 750. So yeah, $725.
I just always think that's so exciting, and I know not every one of you still have live auctions in your area, so if you like the noise of an auctioneer and that sound, I wanted to bring that to you. We had this exact pot and pan set, well, some of these whenever I was a kid, so I had to film this for my mom. These went for like $6 a stack, I think, maybe $7. They didn't go for much. So basically what they do at the end of the auction is, you see all the boxes and everything underneath these tables, they just start auctioning off the entire box, or the entire table length of boxes, and that's pretty much what I bid on today. I brought a lot of stuff home. I have no idea what's in some of these boxes. I'm hoping it's not these creepy baby statues. What is going on here? I'm not really sure. That's weird. But anyway, some of these other ones, I want to know what's in those boxes, so I'm gonna buy them and we will see what's in there together. Are you guys ready? I mean, what am I, like the last daggone person here? Look at me closing down the auction house. I gotta move my rig here. I still gotta pay, but I gotta move my rig closer. I hope I don't have too much stuff in the car right now, because did I ever buy a lot today? I met some really nice people who do like flea market / yard sales, and so they deal with more like random off the wall stuff. So anything I didn't want, I gifted them, and then he gifted me these totes. So that worked out awesome. The only thing that I bought that I actually picked out, I didn't end up taking with me, was this really large record player. If I can find a clip of it, I'll insert it here. Guys, it was so heavy. I didn't realize how heavy it was when I selected it, because there's no way anyone's ever going to pay for shipping on that. I mean, it was probably 80 pounds and it wouldn't fit in here. It's just not going to fit. So I gave it to them also, and then I helped them load their vehicle. So as you know, if you follow any of my auction diaries here, that people are always helping me load my stuff and giving me stuff. So paying it forward today. Oh my gosh, let's go home and see what Drew thinks about this. It is 5:10. I've had 2 pieces of toast and that tempeh today. Like, your girl is hungry. No, I didn't all fall out on you. It's not that bad, right?
Yeah.
Just,
not that bad.
yeah, it's more than just those lids.
This. That's all you got. Spent all day there.
All day. Got this thing loaded. Okay, it's honestly not that bad, right, Drew?
Yeah. It's not the worst thing.
Oh my God, the dolls! Ah!
You think the dolls are creepy?
Yes,
I feel like I can clean those dolls up. I can offer them for sale. Someone's looking for them.
For sure not the best thing I've ever seen, but
Not the best thing. It's not the worst, though.
not the worst, not the best. Sweet me in the middle.
Okay, I didn't get the boots at the auction, though. These were just in the back of my car, and so Drew grabbed them out. But, I mean, come on, guys. Heckle and Jekyll, really? You would have bought this, right? I got this for $5. Oh, and look what else I got. Let's see what Israel thinks of this. Israel, look.
Whoa.
Come pet it. See how soft it is. I got this for me.
Oh, it's so soft.
It is so soft. It's so cute, you guys.
teeth.
I love
For the
it.
teeth.
Are the teeth sharp?
I
There's not
think-
even any teeth at the top. It's like missing its top teeth.
My
That's
for
an
the
old
teeth. I dare
It
you.
is old.
Yeah, yes,
My
it's
for
cute.
the teeth,
It has to be old.
they're pokey. My for the teeth.
I meant vintage, Drew.
I did.
Okay. In an attempt to process things immediately when they come in the house, the first thing I got, since this is actually one of the dirtier auctions I've been to in a while, I got some Lysol wipes. I'm going to wipe everything down. Like, after I left, I went to meet with Drew and Israel for dinner, and I washed my hands, and the water was like brown. So I have a bag. I'm going to put the things that I'm taking to Whatnot tomorrow. I already set up and scheduled a Whatnot for vintage estate sale decor, and I will be taking things immediately to Whatnot, sorting out things that will be listed. And then this is, yeah, to clean everything down. Here's one box, guys. I have been looking over any items to see what I should bring to Whatnot and what I should sell on eBay. I decided to go ahead and list these on eBay. It's a set of 4 of these wicker wrapped glasses and a pitcher. These are listed in my eBay for $39.99 plus shipping. These lotus bowls I listed on eBay. They are marked Japan on the bottom. They're vintage lotus bowls. I have 3 sets of 4. Each are listed for $19.87 on my eBay. So we've got 40, 60, 80, $100 just in items, just in this. And then all of this is coming to Whatnot. This is just the first box of stuff, you guys. So I have this huge bugle horn. A lot of country gentleman magazines from the 50s. These are like 1953, 1954. I'll probably do like an ephemera sale or something, because you're going to be shocked at how many magazines and newspapers I have. I have a couple perfumed soaps. These are sandalwood. I might ask Drew if he thinks that these smell good enough to keep, but I think they're a little strong. This one, the perfume itself sells really well on eBay, so I don't know. Maybe I should see if I should list these on eBay. There are some more soaps here. These are really decorative. Probably will take those to Whatnot. These spoons are coming to Whatnot. These will as well. Satina ironing. I don't know. It's like this little soapy wax thing in there. Here's this wooden figurehead. All of this stuff, guys, is stuff that was like on tables where I wanted one thing but had to buy the whole table, or maybe bought an entire box of stuff for $4. So there's next to nothing in most of these items. This is a little votive candle holder. Oh, I got this lion. I think I already showed you guys, but he's amazing. He has some flaws, so I'm glad I just wanted him for me, because he has a rip there and he's missing his top teeth. but I think he's amazing. Here are several pate knives. These are snowmen as well as a Santa Claus. These are all coming to Whatnot. This is geese and gingerbread men and various things. And here's some more nutcrackers, a Santa, and a Christmas tree. I have up here more wicker wrapped. These are like wicker or rattan wrapped glasses, but there's only 3 of these. So I'm going to bring these to Whatnot, and then also have these extra 2 koozies. So this is a little wall hanger planter. This will be coming to Whatnot as well. I have these baskets. I don't know. Maybe I should look up, you know, sometimes if they're made by the right tribes, like Indian made pieces like this can really go for a lot of money, but I don't know. I'll just go ahead and bring it to Whatnot. You guys can tell me if it's worth anything. I have this little sake vase. I don't really have any use for it because there's nowhere around here where you could buy sake. And then I think there's a set of 2 of these. I think they're candle holders. So that's everything that was in the very first box. I knew when I saw this that I had to have it. You remember Heckle and Jekyll, right? I don't think they're like the most PC cartoon, so I'm hoping that that along with the age will contribute to oh no, I just cracked it. Cool. A bit of, thanks Drew, a bit of rarity and maybe drive up the price on this, but I'm hoping to get at least like $30, maybe $40 out of this. What is in the little bag here? Should I be opening this up with one hand? Just not, is it a cape? Is it wings? What in the world? Anyway, I got this Spook Town costume for $5. It wasn't cracked, but it was dented in. I was just trying to pop the dent out. Ay, maybe a little heat or something. I'll probably just set fire to it. Maybe a little heat will help pull that out without cracking it further. But nonetheless, this is really cool because it is super, super creepy. $5 pickup on this. Let's see about cleaning this thing up. So I picked this one up for $5. You had to buy 3 different things off the table for $5. He said, okay, we're going to do choice, but you have to buy 3. And I won at $5. I got this really cool radio that looks like it sells for around $70. It does have some weird condition issues. I don't know what those rings might be from, but I'll have Drew plug it up since he's the electrician and he's probably been electrocuted before. And we'll see if this thing works. But $5 into $70 is pretty great. I just drafted this beautiful hot pink Royal Traveler Samsonite, like a carry-on soft piece of luggage. I went ahead and drafted this for $34.99 plus shipping. I drafted this phone. This is Automatic Electric, I think was the brand. Rotary dial phone. Man, just imagine, like, if you needed to dial 911, you needed to be like... I drafted this for like, I want to say $30-something. I don't know. This is coming to Whatnot tomorrow. It's a vintage little Asian inspired tray. Hey, it would look good with that sake stuff. I think I showed you guys the rest of most of this stuff. This is a vintage leather bag. I'll bring that to Whatnot as well. Maybe I didn't show you. Did I show you this wall pocket already? I think I showed that. This is a wooden carved face on a plaque and a wooden tray here. All of that coming to Whatnot tomorrow. Oh guys, I just noticed that the vintage radio, this thing, there's no plug. The plug has been cut. Why has the plug been cut? I have absolutely no idea, but this is the only reason I married an electrician, so that when I thrift, when I thrift electric merchandise and it's broken, I can still make money off of it. Only reason. This also came in with a bunch of other things that I bought. I'll probably take this to Whatnot. It says Jane Parker. Is this worth anything? This thing that I bought, I thought was just incredible. It's solid concrete, but it's made to look like, I guess it's like a lawn ornament. It's made to look like some type of a sea monster or something coming up out of the ground. How cool is that? It's big too. It's very, very heavy. I paid $5. This little box was in an entire box of stuff that I bought at a distance. I wasn't even sure what all was in this box. And I really didn't know what was inside this box. And it looks like it's a temple form hat box. Look at this. There's actually a little hat in here. This is a salesman's sample, believe it or not. I don't really know. I mean, I guess they could show the style, but that's about it. I'm gonna shock you now. There's an Attaboy brand salesman sample like this listed on eBay, sold for over $200. I'm not saying mine's worth that, but the average, I would say they're like $14 to $20. I just can't believe that. Anyway, so maybe I'll go ahead and list this on eBay because I don't think it's gonna bring that on Whatnot, but it is so adorable. And there's another little hat box that doesn't have a hat in it, but I did get a second little hat box in that same box. This I actually bought for us because I have some tiki masks like this downstairs, and I just think this one was amazing. So I picked this up. I think I paid like $4 for it. This came with a table full of stuff. It's a primitive little wagon. It's pretty cute. I feel like something like this could stand a chance at Whatnot. Maybe that'll be Whatnotable. Let's see what else is in here. What are these? Is this suspenders? This was in this, wait, is this a garter belt? What is this? Is this like a men's garter thing? I have no idea what this is. But maybe the box goes with it and can shed some light. Men's garters. Okay, I wasn't wrong. New Yorker men's garters. Okay. Hold men's dress socks up, right? I think that the elastic might be a little bit worn on those, but it's okay. I'll go ahead and hang on to that and see what I can get on eBay from that. This is Yahtzee. The dice don't necessarily look as old as the cup. I'm not sure. What's this? Thank you for not smoking. That's adorable. Oh, okay. Here's the other little hat box. So it's not Stetson either. I found a hat online that was exactly that one. That was a little vintage Stetson. So I don't know. Is this Dobbs, New York? Or is it like which one of these boxes does the hat actually go in? I drafted the men's garters for $29. And I drafted this thank you for not smoking for $22. Both of those kind of surprised me in value. I have no idea what a slide rule calculator is, but this is vintage Radio Shack. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I still don't know what a slide rule calculator is. I'm gonna go ahead and look this up. I'm not really finding any comps on this, but I did find the original receipt, which is neat. It was $4.95. I don't see a date on that. It looks like it has all of the original paperwork. Maybe this has a date somewhere. Something else that she bought for $59.95. I don't know. Maybe that was... Which one of these is for the calculator? It has an adapter and the calculator itself. Maybe if I just search slide rule calculators and not Radio Shack, I could find some comps. I just drafted it for $27. I'm still not exactly sure what it is or what it does, but it's drafted. There is still so much stuff in this box, you guys. Let's go through this together. This is a little Bayer aspirin container. Oh my gosh, that's tiny. That's cute. I don't think there's anything in it. This tiny little... I'll run the maker's mark and make sure that's not worth $1 million and bring it to Whatnot. This is Penny's transistor radio. Look how cool the colors are on that. I feel like this is definitely something I should bring to Whatnot. What do you guys think? Uh-oh. This I will bring to Whatnot. It's very pretty. Cute little basket. Oh, I did, I'm not sure why. I bid on what they said was doll clothes, but these aren't doll clothes. These are vintage kids clothes. Cradle togs, styled by Cradle Togs. This one just says Brian. That's cute. I mean, a doll could definitely wear these, but they're vintage kids clothes. Doesn't seem like it's really that old. I guess it is. It's old Carter's. And then this one, which might be handmade. I'm not really sure. I guess I'll put these on eBay. This is Procter & Gamble, the white naphtha soap. That's an old package. A hot water bottle. Oh, wait, this is totally an ice pack, not a hot water bottle. Oh, she's really pretty. I think she goes with the other wooden people that I'm bringing to Whatnot, so I might just bring her as well. Okay, I looked this up because they had a box that had 7 of them, And I think I paid, I want to say $7 or $10 for the entire box. Each one of these goes on eBay for $15 plus shipping. So I might lot a couple of them up. Anyway, either way, I'm like $80, $90 that I will profit off of these faultless blue perfumed starch. I found a couple good listings for 3 of them going for $50. So I list it as 2 lots of 3, and then I'll probably take the one that's in like the worst condition and sell it independently and try to still get $15 out of it. I'll be at around $115 for all of them. And like I say, I either paid $7 or $10 for those. I think this little flower pot may do well on Whatnot. We'll just add that to the Whatnot stack. Man, what else is still in here? Oh, this was in the box of stuff. Look at this gorgeous mirror. I don't know if I should keep this or not. It's definitely vintage. It's pretty daggum cool. No, I won't keep it. I'll go ahead and, will I list it? I mean, it's like steel. It's really in great condition. Either list it or go to Whatnot. I bought these. Look, I got 2 pair. I paid like $2 or $3 for them. What do you think they're for, motorcycle? I wasn't really finding anything exactly like these on eBay. I'm actually going to hold off on what to do with these until one of you guys can advise me. So this pair, it looks like, is almost like a felt wrapped around canvas or a really thin leather. The lenses are a pretty thin plastic, some type of a pretty lightweight metal, elastic back. So they don't seem like they're made for anything like too heavy duty, maybe aviation, but I mean, that's just a piece of elastic and some pretty cheap plastic. It looks like these were hinged at one point. Can you guys advise me on exactly what these goggles would have been used for and what I would look up as keywords to try to list them? With this stuff that I bought, I was just trying to get this elf, which, I mean, he's amazing. Why would you not try to get him? But there was a whole box of Buddha statues and no one would bid on it. So I bid like $2 and I gave the Buddhas away because I didn't want to bring them home with me, to be honest with you. And I definitely didn't want to sell them. They might have been worth some money, but I wasn't going to sell them. So I did get this amazing little elf though. He's marked to Japan. So I'm not really sure exactly what this was. I was hopeful when I first saw it that it might be one of those Linux spice jar houses, but it says KLM by Bowles Amsterdam. Not really sure exactly about that.
Yeah, if you put that on your ear, you can like hear the ocean.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah. I don't know if we're going to keep that or what exactly. There are 3 ashtrays here. One of them's from the Ramada Inn. One of them's from the Nugget. I don't know. Maybe that's a casino or something. The other is from a Holiday Inn. So I'll probably, I don't know if I'll list those or whatnot them. A little vintage coin purse here. A vintage gold Scottish Terrier. I bought 4 photographs for like $3, I think. This one is a little baby. I'll get at least $10 a piece out of these. This little girl and her younger sibling. Here's another cute little baby. Oh yeah, I think there was like 6 photos. That's what it was. It was 6 photos for $4. That kid that's sitting down does not look happy. And then this one is what you call a real photo postcard, or RPPC. And this is an entire family. It's just interesting because like we take family photos for granted, but this is probably the only time their picture was ever taken. And look, the baby's face is all blurred out. So maybe I could even put haunted on this photo. I mean, look at that little boy's grimacing smile. And then this one comes with its own kind of neat vintage frame, but the glass is broken. Sweet little girl there, though. I got an entire flat of vintage jewelry, mainly clip-on earrings, but I think I paid $4 or $5 for the flat. I don't know why this rooster has a hole in it. It must have had some type of a gemstone there at one point. Just some various pretty cool little vintage earrings. Nothing is marked, but those are definitely Whatnotable. I got another Juice-O-Matic. That will go on eBay for probably $35. I'll take this to Whatnot. Surely somebody would enjoy that. I might have to lot it up with some other things. This suitcase and this bag are completely full, you guys, completely full of ephemera. It's all like, there's Grit magazine and Grit newspaper from the 1930s in here, Look magazine from the 1950s. There's like some day books and things from like an old business with handwritten ledgers and things. I mean, it's a ton of ephemera. I got all of that for $10. And here is where the bulk of the profit is going to be, is right here. Not necessarily in the board games, but wait till you see what I found in the board games. 2 boxes left to go through to show you guys the stuff from the auction, and this is one of them. I don't know. Do I need to? My family keeps saying, why do you have these in our living room? Why is that touching our couch? That's mold. I'm fairly certain of it. Here's the deal. I think I can save these dolls. Do you think that she's worth saving? Not every doll in this box is in this condition. There were 2 boxes and I combined them. I'll lay her over here so she's not on the rug and she doesn't gross anyone out. But I just want to show you guys these dolls, all right? This one has a little fuzzy on her face as well. I combined them. So the ones on the top here are in the worst shape. She definitely is a little fuzzy as well, but look how beautiful she is. Like, tell me you wouldn't have tried to get these dolls to save them. See, she is just dirty. She doesn't have, like, her eyes are having some trouble opening. Do you have a question, ma'am? Yes? Yes? She's asleep in class. Wait just a second. I was just talking to a friend about this exact same doll. Wait a minute. I think this is Jolly Toys with a pixie face. I think, maybe. Let's see if she says Jolly Toys somewhere. If so, a Jolly Toys doll like this just sold, with a pixie face like this, just sold on eBay for $94. You can see why I feel like I have to save these. Look at this one. Girl, she's not even have time for you. She is side-eyeing, rolling her eyes, like... Okay, this one is doing a back bend. Just, you go on and be a gymnast there. There's still plenty left in here, guys. What is this? This one, it says Mattel and has a pull string. Should I see what evil thing she might say whenever I pull her string? Let's find out. I'm just gonna hold her down with my foot here. I think she said something baby. Oh, wait, her hand got stuck. I love you. Kiss baby. She says kiss baby. I love you. Why would you not try to save her? Someone needs a voice box at the very least, but I think the whole doll is worth saving. Here we got this one. Her arms are a different color than her body. It happens, girl. Farmer's tan. I understand. Here's another. Oh, this one's got a pull string too. What are we working with here? Look at her. Marsha. She looks so Brady Bunch-like. She's got the cutest little undies on. This one says 1964 Mattel. Oh. Her box is broken. Her voice box says, I have seen better days. Here's, ooh, okay. Just be creepy. The creepiest little face. There's something hard in her stomach. I think she was supposed to say something at one point. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you like that. Oh, wait. She squeaks. Why does she squeak? Okay, you're not creepy or anything. Who else is in here? There's still so many dolls. Ooh, look at this one. What do you guys think? Should I just sit down with like a Lysol wipe or a power washer? How many of you would... How many of you would super chat a live show of me pressure washing these dolls across the front yard? Okay, let me see what else is actually in here. None of these are Barbie because I looked through at the auction. Girl, put your clothes on. Like, put your top down. I don't know what they are, but they're not Barbie. Look at this one. This one is so tiny. She's missing an eye. You know, everybody's different. This one was as close to Barbie as I could find, but she's not a Barbie. At least her body wasn't. Let me see that her head doesn't say like Mattel or something like that on it. I don't think she's Mattel, but her face really does look like Malibu Barbie. Maybe her head was put on this. It's making me cough, guys. Okay, there's a little princess. He's creepy. Here's a pair of pants. Ooh, what is this? Let's wind it up, see what it does. It does nothing. I don't know what it was supposed to do, but it doesn't anymore. We're almost done. We're almost done. We got the, is this guy a pimp? Like, what's happening between this hat and this chain? I'm not really sure. He's velvet. Ew. Some of these, I don't know if they're worth saving. Ooh, what's this? Is she Barbie? She looks like she's Barbie. Like a little miniature Barbie. Some tea set pieces. Oh my gosh. Someone's child's hand from 1970. Oh, that's Greg. I got so many of Greg's toys. Now I got his hand. Okay. Are these Cabbage Patch dishes? No, that one's just got a cabbage on it. Here's a creepy leg. A little Raggedy Ann doll. Ooh, is this one Barbie? She is a Barbie. I'm pretty sure she's Barbie. Okay, maybe I scored a couple Barbies. I got this with everything else. Oh, girl, same. I am so tired too. So tired. I got these with everything else that was underneath the table for $4. Some extra clothes there. This cute little dress. Yeah. What do you think? Did I do well picking these up? Should I just let them go? I feel like, you know, yeah, her legs look crazy, but I could do something with that. Honest opinions, drop them in the comments. I hope that I don't get demonetized for this, but I was just putting the dolls back up and I had to show you this girl with the question. I have questions, okay? I have questions. I was like, I wonder if I can see like what brand she is. I'm not seeing it. What? You saw that, right? Like, rewind it if you need to, but what the heck? Something plugs in here? What is going on? There's even more weird going on, like, in other places. I don't know what kind of doll this is. We're now a few days past the auction, and guys, I opened these up the night of the auction. I had my parents on the phone, and I thought since this was kind of like their generation of toys in the 70s, because my parents were born in the 60s, that how fun would it be to go through these with them, right? I mean, that experience in and of itself and like reliving my parents' childhood with them through these little toys was going to be worth the $85 a piece, right? Okay, maybe not. $170 worth. Is this $170 worth of stuff? I start going through it, and guys, it is not just these games. One of these boxes of G.I. Joes was like this little boy's whole toy box. I was so shocked at some of the stuff that I found in here. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a problem making my money back. This one I didn't even buy. I bought the others and left this on the table, and he said, here, we're going to throw this one in for free for you. It's just a backgammon from, I guess, probably like the 60s. We'll see what that is worth. I got Situation 7 here, which sells for a bit more than you might anticipate, and it looked like it was in very good condition inside. Really cool board game. Paid $5 for that one. Paid $5 for Battling Tops, which is very incomplete, has a damaged box, but the parts will sell for something. I just thought this was too cool to leave it there. I mean, literally, look at the artwork there. This is amazing. I love the artwork. One of my most favorite things that I found, guys, was this little boy's entire rock collection. 70 years ago, 60, 70 years ago, he collected these rocks. Yeah, 70 years ago, I guess. And here they are all together. You know, I am just going to keep these rocks together. I'm going to reach out to my friend Junk Monkey. Rob is an expert, an absolute expert when it comes to rocks and minerals. And I'm going to ask him what some of these are. Some of them are just pretty rocks. I think this one's a piece of broken glass. And then look at this, Lincoln. I bet you there's money here. This thing's in great condition. So we're just looking through this little boy's treasures, right? And then inside of one of these G.I. Joe boxes, I find this envelope, and it says Greg England. All right. And I was like, oh, well, that's the little boy. Like, that's all the toys have this little boy, Greg's name. And there must have been a sister or something, because there's a few little girl toys too. But I go to pulling this out, and this is a letter inviting Greg from the secretary of the Glenn Campbell fan club to be a member of the Glenn Campbell fan club. And it has this original autographed photo in it. It's original. Like, you can see the ink on it. It's how cool is this? So I looked up to see just a photo of Glenn Campbell signed is worth about $35. So of my $170, there's $35 back. But having the original letter here, as well as this postcard of Glenn Campbell, and the envelope, I don't know, maybe I could get closer to $50 for this set. What do you guys think? Do I have any Glen Campbell collectors that would like to own something like this? But these two, these are the ones that I paid $85 a piece for. This is G.I. Joe's Devil of the Deep Turbo Swampcraft. And this one is the G.I. Joe, The Adventures of G.I. Joe Frogman, The Shark's Surprise. Look at these. This one was actually supposed to come with a Joe. My bad, I didn't realize that. Look, it says right there everything it's supposed to include. So these are all the pieces that should be inside. These are all the pieces that should be in this one. I can tell you most of them are not here. When I opened it up, there was a bag inside this one as well. These are the pieces that look like they do go to this set, including an original sticker sheet. So did Greg never play with this? Like, what happened? What happened to Greg? There are a lot of pieces here though. You can see like the floaty pieces on this side, but it's not on that side. Definitely missing a lot of pieces there. But inside that was this bag. Now, I wish I had my original reaction to when I opened this bag. I was on the phone with my parents and we were just having a good time looking through here because it's kind of like a little boy's treasure chest in here. But let me show you one of the things I pulled out of this bag and immediately sent my dad a picture of this, and he said, holy cow, that's worth $200. I was like, are you seeing the same thing I am? This isn't worth anything. I couldn't be more wrong. These hook up to a battery that's actually shaped like a gas can, and guys, this is one of the lower ends and is a minimum $200. Some of these can sell for over $1,200. This is one of the most major bolos I think I've ever seen. I have no idea how Dad knew what this was worth. I guess because it's his generation of toys. He knew immediately. And yeah, I'm gonna make back my $170 just on this, and everything else that I sell is gonna be profit. I had no idea. No idea. So I don't know, had I not been going through this with Mom and Dad, would I have even known? Like, huge props to them and a thank you and shout out to my dad for telling me what that was worth. And then, I mean, that was amidst a junk bag of little boy's treasure. There's like, look at this, batteries and rubber bands, and I've gone through it all, you guys. There's so much stuff, but there's a lot of really cool stuff. I'll show you a few more things that I found in that treasure box bag, but then I have to show you this one. Okay, so it does say figure not included on this one, so it wasn't supposed to be included. This one is more complete than the other. I am not sure. This toy is like a little disc shooting thing by Mattel. It doesn't seem like it's worth a whole lot. These are G.I. Joe pieces, so this also is part that is supposed to go with that. Hopefully there's enough there, like I say, to get my money back. There's several exploded batteries in this box. There's some Hot Wheels. There's one Hot Wheels in here that is Redline, but the kid like busted it in half. It's this one. Look at this. Redline Hot Wheels, but it's literally broken in half. How, Greg? How? There are so many cool little pieces in here though, and I actually got most of them out and I put it inside this box. I did want to show you guys some of the more interesting pieces. This I pulled out and I tried to read it through there because this is unopened, and I thought, was this in a cereal box? And I was able to read it, and then right afterwards I found one that was open. We got us a Convoy. I'm not even kidding. 1977 stickers from Kellogg. This one's unopened. I thought that was incredible and fun. Greg, you should have opened your sticker and put it on something. There are so many little plastic horses and things. There's some drawing paper in here. This is, it's like a cowboy set of chaps that you break it off this die and I guess dress. I don't know if you dress your G.I. Joe or what type of a full-size action figure would wear this stuff, but that's in there. There's an old ball. There are some old bouncy balls in here, and I was able to find 2 marbles. Those may have some value. And then this helicopter. I think Greg may have built the helicopter, or he broke it an impressive amount of times because there's visible glue everywhere. So I want to say that it was probably a model. All of this was inside those boxes, guys, those G.I. Joe boxes. Oh, my dad was saying that this one, they were called like ripstick racers or something like that, that you would put something in there. There's teeth on either side of the wall and these would race. So I'm thinking between the Joes themselves, like the boxes, that outboard motor, all of the stuff that's in here, all the stuff in here, surely I have a couple $100 or more in profit just off of these things, I think. I mean, $200 on that, but that's going to pay, I mean, it was $170 for all this stuff. So do I have a couple $100 extra in addition to that and everything else? Perhaps. The one thing I know for sure is that this continues to be the dirtiest lot I think I've ever come home with. My hands are dirty now from going through the toys, but they're toys worth saving. Do you guys feel me on that? Do you feel the same way? Do you feel like some things are worth cleaning up because if someone that doesn't love and appreciate this vintage grabs a hold of it, they may just throw it away? I resell more than to just make a living. I resell to save the vintage. So I'm going to clean up all of these things that will be available in my eBay very, very soon. The things that aren't already. I have listed a ton of them already in my eBay. I immediately pulled some things out for Whatnot, and all of this stuff I was able to sell on Whatnot, not the dolls, but all of this. It was 23 items and I sold it for $144 for these different items. If you guys came to my Whatnot, I so appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I will be shipping these items out, and then these I actually brought to Whatnot, but they didn't sell immediately. So I'll probably give some of them a second chance. May end up donating a few things. Like this angel is super cute. I didn't necessarily feel like, you know, anyone was rushing to Whatnot to buy something like this. If she doesn't sell on the second Whatnot vintage show, then I'll probably just donate something like this. I've already auctioned off the jewelry over on Whatnot. Like guys, these things are coming into my house and leaving immediately. I'm still so proud of making the headway to get those things listed as soon as I bring them in. We're going to keep that momentum moving forward all year. Still doing exactly what I tell you guys to do all the time. Treat your business like your business.